Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to get an end portal block in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft tutorials just like this one in the future. And so in this video I'll be showing you 3 different methods to obtain this beautiful end portal block. You can see right here, both in my hand and in the world. And so these methods will work on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, which means that they work for Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, iOS, Android, and also Minecraft Bedrock Edition for Windows 10 and Windows 11. So if you play on any of those in the most recent version, then this tutorial should be the one for you. And so as you might know, in your Minecraft world you can find strongholds which contain the regular end portals, and they look something like this. So you can get these end portal frames just from your creative inventory, so they'll just be right here, end portal frame. So if you place them in an orientation like this from the inside, like that, and then fill it all up with Eyes of Ender, then this will generate an end portal just like this. But it's always 3 by 3 and you can never get it in a different size. And then if you break any of these, then it breaks the entire end portal. So even if you try to just get a single one of them and then break the end portal frames, it still gets rid of that final end portal right there. So how do we actually get something like this over here, where we just have the end portals freestanding without the need of any end portal frames? Well, let's get started with method 1, and that is using structure blocks. So what you need first is just to create a regular end portal, which you can do like this. I've shown you how to do it, and if you can't make it this work, then just go over to a stronghold and activate the end portal there by placing in the Eyes of Ender, and then just grab a structure block, which you can do like this, /give @p structure block, press enter, and you get a structure block right here. Now what you can do is just place this structure block, for example, on one of these Eyes of Ender, and you will see this box appear. Now what your goal is to try to make this box the size of one of these end portal blocks. So how are we going to do this? We're going to go into the UI of the structure block. We're going to give it a name over here. So let's say end_portal, like this. And then we're going to change the size to 1, 1, 1. Now as you can see, currently it is selecting an end portal frame, and it's the one directly below our structure block. So this means that we'll have to tweak either the X or Z offset. So let's see which way we have to go. So if we do X1, this offset right over here, we still don't see anything in our preview, but if we go back into our world, we see that we've actually selected one of the end portal frames. So that is correct. And that means we can now just click the save button on the bottom here. So just click save and it says structure saved. Now we'll just go over to this other island over here, place down a new structure block. But this time we're actually going to change the mode to load, just like this. And we're going to load end_portal, just like this. And we're going to place it 1 block above the structure block, so not in the sand. But let's do it 1 block above the structure block, just like this. And then just click the load button. And so now, indeed, we can see our beautiful single block end portal. And we can break our structure block. And there we go. There it is. So you will notice that an end portal is always just a flat texture. So if you're underneath it, you can't see it. It will still work as an end portal. So here it is. If we try to go into it from underneath, as you can see, that won't work. You have to actually go into the end portal from above. So if we do that, there we go. We get transported into the end dimension. And yes, you can place them here in the end dimension to get back into the overworld if you wanted to. There we go. And so that's the first method to get a single end portal block. The second method is by using a set block command. So that is also possible. What you can do is type in /setBlock and then type in 3 of these tilde characters, which is your own coordinates. I would recommend it not doing it exactly at your coordinates, because you will immediately get teleported over to the end. So let's bring it 1 block over in the Z direction, and then just type in end_portal like this. And then press enter. And so now if we look around, we will see that we have generated a end portal block here. If we just move 1 block over and use the command again, we can get a second one attached, and then we can get a third one attached, and maybe even a fourth one. As many of these as we would want. And yes, you can use the fill command to do a similar thing as well. Which means we can do something like this command right over here. And if we now press enter, well, we created a end portal. And indeed, if we go back into the overworld, we see that we created a massive end portal using just that single fill command. that is quite a trippy thing to look at. And so if you want to, you can actually also break these end portals. So if you just break one of them, there we go. It doesn't mean that the rest of them also get destroyed, so that is perfectly safe. But alright, let's move on to our third method of obtaining end portal blocks. And that is by actually getting them into our inventory. So this right over here is tile.end_portal.name. And indeed, we can just place this down as an end portal block. And it works exactly the same as the one we got using either the structure block or the command. But how do we get a block such as this one into our inventory? Well, sadly, there's no easy way to do this. There's no command to get them into your inventory. It isn't available anywhere here in this creative inventory. So the only way to actually obtain them is through either behavior packs or external editors, such as inventory editors. I will quickly show you how I obtained this using an inventory editor. So what you do is just grab a stack of blocks. And personally, I like doing this with a stack of endstone. So let's just place a stack of endstone in the first slot of our hotbar, just like this. Then I log out of the world, so save and quit. Next, what I do is I open up Universal Minecraft Editor, which is the inventory editor I personally use. But you can use a different inventory editor also depending on your platform. So what I do is I go to Windows 10 in this case, even though I'm playing on Windows 11. But here it should somewhere have my world, which in this case is called command blocks. So it's this world right over here, is the one I just left. And if I press open, then it will bring me to this screen right over here, where I can click on players and then on local player. So then in this list, there should be an inventory item. So if I click on that, then this is all of the items I have in my inventory. The top one of these should indeed be the endstone, and there we go, we have Minecraft endstone. So what you do then is just double click on Minecraft endstone and remove the stone and replace it with portal, just like this, press enter, and then go into the block part over here and do the same thing with this name over here. So change again Minecraft endstone to Minecraft end portal and press enter. So this way I've changed my endstone to end portals. Then I just click on the save button in the top left over here. And it says the world has been saved. Just press OK, and then I can go back into my world. So here we go. If I go back into command blocks, we will actually see that the endstone head in the first slot of my inventory has transformed into end portals, just like that. So that is how you use the inventory editors to get the end portal blocks into your inventory, and which means that we can easily fill this hole we made earlier on in this video. And so there we go, that's 3 different methods of obtaining end portal blocks in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. If you have any more questions about this, then please leave them in the comments down below. But anyway, there we go, hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please subscribe!